It's your partner, man. Who he on talking about? It's your partner, man. Who he on talking about? It's your partner, man. He on talking about? Who he on talking about? Man, what's good with the people, man? Y'all gonna have to excuse the noise out there, man. They out there building bruh's statue. Ah, man. Y'all know how it is, man. How's y'all doing on man on this uh uh Reckless Ways Wednesday? You say Reckless Ways Wednesday? What you talking about, bro? We gonna get into it. But before we do that, what's good? People like hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't bred. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. Did I say Ken in the pen, man? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You go get you something off 76 MacArthur Giants Liquors, what I'm talking about, 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know, because I tell you every morning, but just in case you don't like bruh or you don't be watching bruh's broadcast, that's okay, brother. You know, because you can still come get them from me, man. You know what I'm talking about? You say, well, bro, you can still come get them from you. Yeah, you can still come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on you. What'd you say, bro? Sprinkler system on you. You know what I'm talking about, man. Also in stores, man. You know what I'm talking about? Funkadine trying. Make sure you go get you one, brother. But if all else fails, if all else fails, man, make sure you go grab you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? What's that? Swing that finger, you know what I mean? Worldwide INC. What'd you say, bro? Worldwide Incorporated. What'd you say, bro? Worldwide. You know, I ain't gonna say what that mean, bro. I'm like, all right. It means everybody. You say, what, bro? I'm say, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody included, bro. And Dugu, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, my mama always say, brush them whiskers when you're on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Almost forgot. Coffee Chronicles Classic Roast. It ain't really that piping hot, but it'll do. Yeah, and we all in the game, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. You know, no. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippers, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about, man? I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? You better like myself, man. I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about. You better like myself, man. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about. You know, don't. You know what I'm talking about. Promote. You know what I'm talking about. No negativity. Man, no, man. B. All I promote is y'all. Go ahead, do what you gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, man. But I'm saying I'm blowing nose on camera. Sorry, mom. Sorry, mom. All right, yeah, all right. Now I gotta call my mama. No. Sorry, mom. Okay, bro, mom said don't blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mom. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna say, bro, was that some snot? No, it was a gray hair, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This is gray hair, you don't see that? Bro, I got gray salt and pepper, you know what I'm talking about? Where's we at? You can bro like me, man. I don't promote nothing, man. I don't promote shit. All I promote is y'all go ahead, do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? Get real like myself, man. I ain't prejudiced, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Get real like myself. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Get real like myself. I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I just love me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I want a question. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. What'd you say, bro? And that love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Hey, check it out. Psst, psst, psst. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Y'all hold on. Let me go put some smoke on it. Some smoke on it. Put some smoke on it. You know what I'm smoking. You know what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to everybody who don't play football but keep moving the goalpost. Him, good, no good. I see. Nigga ain't gonna never get an extra point that bill. You know what I'm talking about, man? Man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this Reckless Ways Wednesday? You say Reckless Ways Wednesday. What you talking about, bro? I got a pretty good one for you today, man. Just talking about reckless ways, man, bro, in his pursuit. You know what I'm talking about, on my quest to let y'all know I am the best in rapping, and just try to throw some sense out there in the world, because I see we ain't got it. Now, I ain't got the most sense either, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know what you need to do. So I'm not coming up here from the standpoint like I know what everybody in the world need to. I don't, bro. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. I ain't too much worried about nobody else, but I could tell you something, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I could tell you something. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm up this morning, man. You know, I actually eat a dog, man. I ain't even work out this morning. I'm hella mad. But what I'm finna go do, cause my you know, I'm tired of shit. I'm finna go walk this motherfucker about 20 miles, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I'm finna let that substitute my workout for the day, nigga. I'm finna go run this motherfucker about 20 miles, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you. I'm finna go walk hella far at that motherfucker, nigga. It's hella hot, nigga. We both finna be dripping wet, nigga. Soaking, dripping wet. You know what I'm talking about? By the time we get back to this motherfucker right here. You know what I mean? I might take that motherfucker. I might just walk to my mama. That's a nice little ass walk. You know what I'm talking about? I might just walk. But I'm finna go walk this motherfucker, run this motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? Cause this motherfucker for about the last 3-4 nights been keeping me. I don't know what's wrong with this motherfucker, bruh. Just been just whining. Don't like to be in that cage, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, by the time that motherfucker get back in this house, she ain't gonna even be up. You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker gonna wake up in the morning. Yeah, I know a little trick on her, tie her motherfucking ass up. She come back and sleep like a baby. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, say, bro, what you up here talking about now? You give me, I ain't really, don't be giving me no advice. Hopefully that I can say something out of my mouth that could help you change your mind on some dumb ass shit you was finna do. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, man. Like I told you, I ain't up here trying to fight crime and shit, man. I'm just trying to do my job, I guess, as an elder in the community, man, to let you know we ain't got to keep doing this bullshit. Cause ain't nobody else gonna tell you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? So I take initiative. But I woke up this morning, man, and told y'all I give you a chance. I'm getting ready to work out, even though I didn't got to fucking with. Man, if y'all just knew what that motherfucker did this morning, that motherfucker crazy. I'm finna get her ass a little brother or something. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get her ass somebody to play with. That's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get her some companionship. You know what I'm talking about? But man, I'm telling you, that dog hella smart. It's like a special dog, bro. That dog hella smart, bro. I'm telling you. She hella smart. But yeah, man, reckless ways, bro. I got up this morning, man, flipping through my thing. I was checking my I was actually checking some TikTok shit. You get what I'm saying? And while I'm on there, man, y'all got this shit good, and I'm just asking y'all as people, bro, we need to stop. We just need to stop. This is one of the biggest problems we have in our motherfucking community right here. It's some, and because I don't even be talking about people, because I don't really think it matter how you look or whatever, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I think it's whoever you I think it's the person you is. You know what I'm talking about? I think them looks, and if you big, and I think that shit only matter to somebody who got the like they don't like big or unattractive people to them. You get what I'm saying? But it's some big old the motherfucker who talking about, because I don't want to, because it's like I don't want to talk about her looks or how big she is, because that has nothing to do with it. But it's them The type of motherfucker, I can't explain it, bruh. But it be them type of motherfuckers right there with nothing going on, bruh. Really don't have nothing to do with the way you look or how big you is. It's just you right there with nothing going on and you don't have nothing else better to do than police everybody else's life. You get what I'm saying? And this is what we do in this world, bruh. Even the niggas, and that's how you niggas get more like hoes. But this bitch up here, guess who she got on her background screen? She got a Big Sean and them. And we get away with this shit right here so much, bruh. She got Big Sean and them talking about why he won't marry some bitch or something and whoop, whoop, whoop. And talking about how many kids they got and they had this kid. And listen, folks, I'm going to ask y'all this once again. What gives us the right to go grab somebody else's life and make it our content? I ain't lying with I ain't lying to you, man. What gives you that right? See, I've been trying to give y'all a break and just, man, I'm just gonna start calling you niggas what them skateboard people be calling them niggas who don't know how to skate, posers, man. Like you niggas posing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all sitting around here with everybody else's business. But this bitch right here who probably ain't got a man herself, you get what I'm saying? Ain't married or nothing else. It seemed like the motherfuckers who don't have nobody is worried more about the motherfuckers in the situation. The motherfucker who ain't never been married, the nigga who don't got a bitch, the bitch who don't got a nigga. These is the motherfuckers that's always commenting on other motherfuckers' situation, bruh. If you don't got no nigga, no bitch, you ain't married, bruh, you shouldn't be talking on what somebody else should do, bruh. What you should be doing is wondering why you're not married yet. Since marriage means so much to you, then why you ain't married? Coffee Chronicles, man. Reckless ways, folks. And we do this shit way too much in life, man. So now, guess what? And them motherfuckers right there, they did. You know what I'm talking about? That them the ones where everybody tuned in to listen to that badass game. To listen to some bitch who ain't got a nigga or some nigga who ain't got a bitch pass down this badass game about what you should do with yours. Something straight out of comic book, bruh. Reckless ways. And we just do that shit too much, bruh. So you got this big old unattractive bitch talking about somebody else's kids and their marriage. And then y'all sit in the same motherfucking breath and say something about the Bible, bruh. Like, that y'all get to me with that one, bruh. Y'all done burn baby cuz out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because y'all think y'all be popping, bruh. Even if you got a big, some kind of big social media platform, bruh, with all that shit, nigga, you still got your loneliness on display. With how popping you think you is, you still got your loneliness on display, folks. You know what I'm talking about? You'll never be able to hide your loneliness. No, it comes out in the way you talk. It comes out in the things you do, the shit you pay attention to. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, your loneliness is on display. And I'm just sitting here asking myself in the morning, that shit actually got me mad. Like I found that nigga talking about nephew the other day. And I'm sitting here and I'm actually wondering why is this bitch trying to, and it's like she's talking to the bitch. And this is what I'm saying, bro. And this is how a lot of y'all in the real world get fucked up. It's like this bitch has got she making a video for a cry to this bitch for her to leave her nigga because the nigga ain't married her yet. Then they trying to talk about the nigga talking about, man, how do you know you don't even have a man, bruh? Why is y'all always running around here trying to savor the favor of somebody else's motherfucking life, man? You don't have a man. You need to go worry about all that shit you trying to tell the people. You need to go find you a man and apply that shit to your relationship. You get what I'm saying? We need to stop being on the outskirts, on the outside looking in, thinking that we know people and thinking that we could give people advice from the way we see it. You're not even qualified to give nobody no advice, you big old ugly bitch. You ain't even got no nigga. You don't. You not married. Do y'all realize that shit only means something to who it means something to, bro? Marriage don't mean shit. You can talk about it was in the Bible, and there's a lot of shit in the Bible, bro. Y'all don't go attend to, bro. They say a lot of shit in the Bible. I ain't seen you do it yet. In the Bible, it say don't stop. In the Bible, it say stop gossiping. And I ain't seen you bitch ass hoes or you fake ass niggas close that motherfucking mouth yet. So don't tell me what it say in the Bible. It says you shouldn't be backbiting fucking your people over and shit in the Bible too. Man, I ain't seen you raggedy motherfuckers do that one yet. No, I ain't. I don't, man. Don't come tell me what it said in the Bible, man. Man wrote that motherfucker, man. Come show me the motherfucking, the book that God wrote himself, nigga. With his handwriting. Show me that book, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to see man handwriting talking about this what God said, bro. You won't get me with that one. You know what I'm talking about? You won't. They say, bro, why you? Nah, I just be a little passionate. They say, bro, why is you? Because I've seen people, bro. I got so many people, and it was their choice. So I'm not sitting up here trying to get you to feel sorry for my people. But I got so many motherfuckers that got misled, bro. From shit just like that. I done seen so many motherfuckers, bro. You know, growing up, bro, you know how many motherfuckers I done seen some good people too. I done seen drugs get in the way of good people, and I done seen people get in the way of good people, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? See, back now it's the niggas. Back in the day, it used to just be them spiteful, miserable ass bitches that can't get no niggas and shit. Everybody else was married and happy and going to great America and just doing their thing. You know what I'm talking about? And it was always them lonely motherfuckers that come sit around that bitch who had everything. You know what I'm talking about? She was over there happily, might not even been married, but she was over there happy with her dude. They got kids and shit. You know what I'm talking about? They living their life, man. But it's always them 2-3 spiteful, angry bitches that come over there. Them, you let him talk to you like that, all analyzing your motherfucking thing while they ain't got no nigga. And all that advice they trying to give you, you should just, like, your common sense should kick in and something should just go off in your head like, boop, 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 boop. That's the reason that bitch ain't got no nigga. Like, something in your head should just go off and tell you that. But nah, it don't. You know what you start doing? And y'all don't even realize these hoes be jealous of y'all. So they give y'all bad advice intentionally. They give you advice on how to be difficult with your nigga. They tell you what you should do. You know what I'm talking about? Why they ain't even got no nigga. Come on, y'all. But this bitch was over here going over these people relationship, talking about how long they been together. And you know a motherfucker really don't love you because that's way too long to not be married. Bruh, I'll probably never get married, bruh. What the fuck does that mean, bruh? That mean that's some shit they put in your motherfucking head. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been married? Because if you ain't never been married, you shouldn't even talk about a marriage. Because you're not qualified to talk about a marriage because you ain't never been married. So you don't actually know what you'll do when you somebody's wife or husband. So if you ain't never been married, if you ain't never been a wife or you ain't never been a husband, you shouldn't have no advice for nobody else who might be a wife or a husband. But we play too many games like that, bruh. And it's the lonely people, bruh. It's them lonely, miserable ass people that want to come analyze somebody else's life. What's too long for you might not be too long for somebody. You know what I'm talking about? Then they say, I don't know, that shit had me hot though. Because whatever they didn't ask the nigga or whatever answer he done gave them, it didn't sit right with you. You not his bitch. This nigga don't have to give you an answer that you agree with. He don't fuck with you. You big old ugly bitch. He don't fuck with you. He fuck with another bitch. And as long as the bitch that he fuck with is all right with what's going on, you shouldn't have no problem with it. You shouldn't. Coffee Chronicles. And that's what the fuck got us wrong as people right there. Reckless ways, folks. We always come up and have a problem with something that somebody else fucking doing, folks. All you gotta go do, you don't have to give nobody else no motherfucking advice. Check this out, bitch. You could go out there and you could be something that a nigga want. But apparently you don't know how to do that because a nigga ain't found your ass yet. See, this is what's wrong with people. You don't know how to be something that somebody else want. So when don't nobody else want that shit, then you sit around just like these niggas do with the bitches. When them niggas can't get the kind of bitch they want and shit, because all these niggas want to do is just, these niggas want to be able to go out there and knock a stripper, and that bitch gonna be a wife. They want to knock a stripper. They don't even care if the bitch still stripping as long as she come home and all that. They want a loyal stripper. That's what these niggas looking for. Because they want that look. They like that nasty look. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they like that Yeah, they like them fishnet stockings and you know what I'm talking about, all that shit the hoes be doing. You know what I'm talking about? They like that look. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't experienced that shit yet. And all they really had you do, man, they got you trapped in a world of lust. Because the only thing that means something to you right now is how good somebody look, how much money they got, what kind of car they drive. You know what I'm talking about? That's why y'all gonna fuck around and what was that movie? When that bitch was cheating on her husband and just worked at the department store. That nigga was up and he was the pharmaceutical man, and at the end that bitch had to come up in there and get that AIDS medication from him. They almost done, bruh. Start you. You know what I'm talking about? The bitch had to come get the she had to run to the same pharmaceutical who was her dude, you know what I'm talking about? And get her AIDS medication. Coffee Chronicles. Cause the nigga had the bitch flying around the jet. Bitch ain't never did that. You know what I'm talking about? Bitch ain't never had AIDS either. You know what I'm talking about? You'll get what you looking for. I ain't bullshitting with you. You'll get what you'll get something you ain't never had before. You looking for experience you ain't never had. Here it come. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all better watch yourself, folks. Reckless ways, folks. But we got too much of that shit going on, bruh. And that's just one incident, folks. But we had that shit going on for millions of people every day, bruh. We got somebody who they whole life is like you a spy, bruh. It's just like you a spy to sit around and watch everything else and then come back and report on it. You know what I'm talking about? So you just sitting here taking other people's lives, making them your content. Once again, I'm gonna ask you what gives you that right. What gives you that right? I don't know. I've always thought that shit was crazy as a motherfucker. I used to ask my daddy shit like that. When the paparazzi used to run up on motherfuckers and shit. And I was always wondering, like, man, why is these motherfuckers steadily bothering these people? The motherfucker always talking about, man, when you a superstar, what the fuck a superstar got to do with you running up on me, nigga? Like, because I done played the movie, that gives you the right to run up on me in my personal life. Nigga, go to the movies if you want to see me, Brett. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you do. Don't see me in my personal. Then they talking about the fans. And, man, y'all crazy, Brett. Y'all let anybody use a guilt trip on you. You're obligated to the fans. They buy your movie. They say, man, you can believe that shit if you want to. Somebody will watch this motherfucker, nigga. I go to indie films, nigga. I start directing my own movie. Buy this motherfucker or not, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? When I pass my catalog, nigga. Coffee Chronicles. That invisible pressure, bruh. It'll just make you do something that you don't want to do. Even this YouTube shit right here, and this off subject a little bit, but y'all know how bruh fuck with it in the end, it all tie in. You'll become a slave to this shit. You'll start letting the people tell you what the fuck to talk about, what they want to hear you do. You know what I'm talking about? You'll let somebody get in your comments or something, say, hey man, I want you to do a video on this. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you do a video on it. Nigga, don't wait for me to do one. Go sit your ass down. Nigga, you go do it, nigga. The fuck you want to... That shit crazy, bruh. But yeah, you'll become a slave to your own audience, nigga. These people will start telling you what they want you to, you know, motherfuckers be talking about, what y'all want me to talk about, nigga. You gon' nigga, I don't give a fuck what you want me to talk about, nigga. What I talk about, nigga, you either gonna want to listen to that or you're not, nigga. I wish I would ask you what the fuck I should talk about. Are you telling me what you want to hear, nigga? You better, man, listen. You better open your ears, nigga. That's what you better do, open your motherfucking ears. Good girl. You feel me? I ain't bullshitting with you, bruh. Good girl. I don't know what's wrong with my, that motherfucker love her some, bruh. Like a little baby. It's like the only time she just want to come fall asleep on the nigga. Like she just gotta be touching the nigga. My shirt, my clothes, or something. She just gotta be touching the motherfucker. You just lay on the nigga foot and fall asleep. Personally, I think that's cute. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, yo, talk about bad smoke on you. But yeah, man, we got too much of that shit, folks. We got too much of that bad information right there, bro. You got a person who don't know neither one of these people, and then they giving somebody else relationship advice. They giving somebody else advice about how, like, you've been. First of all, y'all don't know what motherfuckers been going through the years they have been together. You don't know the inside outs of nobody else's relationship. You can't tell nobody else they been together too long. They should have been married by now. That's some serious shit. That's how you know y'all be playing. That's some fairy tale shit in your head. I'm gonna have a beautiful, and you hoes, to keep it real, y'all don't even want to be married. You just want a wedding. That's all you want, some more attention. You don't be wanting to be married, bitch. Because the moment you get married, the first thing y'all start doing is planning them expensive, extravagant ass weddings. I want this kind of dress. I want my bridesmaid and all that old dumb ass shit. Y'all just want an event, bitch. Fuck you gonna tell somebody, man, 9 years. I'm gonna tell you, man, if they ain't been living, bro, you gotta live with somebody for at least 5 years to even know. At least, bruh. It might take more than that. You have to live with somebody for 5 years, bruh, before you know if you want to be married or not, bruh. Y'all crazy with that shit. Y'all just hear anything, bruh. I can't even explain it, bruh. That shit hella funny to me, though. How another motherfucker say you been together too long and not married. So y'all can't be in love. I don't know why y'all think y'all ain't seen all these motherfucking divorces out here. And for some reason in your motherfucking head, the ultimate sign of love is saying, will you marry me? That shit don't even mean nothing, bruh. How many bitches you know married right now getting beat upside their motherfucking head and they won't even get a divorce because that Bible said respect your husband. Y'all something straight out of comic book, folks. I don't promote no domestic violence. I don't promote violence. Y'all just goofy. Y'all look for reasons to do shit y'all want to do. That's what y'all do. Then y'all come up here and play fantasy games with everybody else. You trying to tell a motherfucker what they should do in their marriage, and you ain't even got no relationship. You can't even find a nigga who wants to fuck with you. And you got all this marriage knowledge for these motherfuckers who've been fucking with each other for 9 years. You ain't had a boyfriend for 2 weeks. And that's what's wrong with the world. You know what I'm talking about? Reckless ways. Because we always come up here and put our nose and our lips on other people's business. And we trying to tell other people what they should do in a situation that we ain't never been in. You gonna start spreading all these false narratives talking about how a nigga don't love a bitch or something must be going on because that's too long by your motherfucking standards. And that's probably the reason why you ain't married. Have you ever thought about that? Why you ain't married? Why you talking about somebody else's relationship? Why you don't have one? Where is your nigga? Where is your bitch? Why is y'all always talking about the next motherfucking what they should do? And this is the example, right? Y'all crazy with that shit because y'all will use anything to fool the people. Somebody break up. They gonna come back. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you never, and y'all would take one bitch and y'all will act like this one bitch represent every bitch in the world, man. And this is why you don't fuck with this type of woman. No, that's why you just don't fuck with that bitch right there, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But whatever them people go through, you don't even know. Somebody else might have not went through that with the bitch, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody might have not went through that with the nigga. I'm sure y'all done ran into that. I'm sure you done fuck with somebody when they was fucking with you. Oh, man, they was just out there. Then they moved on to the next person. You couldn't believe that person was them, did they? Because you was sitting there thinking about how they didn't behave around you. Now you sitting there trying to put a guilt trip on that bitch because nah, the bitch or the nigga just respect the next thing. You know what I'm talking about? Apparently they didn't really respect you like that. Or whatever the fuck you was doing, they just didn't respect y'all bond like that. You know what I'm talking about? They dig the next situation they got in, they dug that one a little bit more. You know what I'm talking about? Because you are running into certain people that'll make you want to act right. Coffee Chronicles. Because you could be a loosey-goosey like a motherfucker. Then you fuck around and find something that you perceive is real. And that shit right there will make you want to change yourself for the better. You know what I'm talking about? So you can continue experiencing that shit right there, man. Let me go put some smoke on it. Smoke on it. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, I'm not just talking about marriage or anything, bro. It's just everything. It's just all that shit that we let other people give us their advice on, bro. When other people are just talking from, they not even coming from a standpoint or something, bro. They coming from a fantasy standpoint, actually, because they ain't never been through that. They just savoring the flavor off somebody else's situation. They telling you what they would do if they was in that situation. But if you notice people who do that, they never had their own situation to do what they said they was going to do on somebody else's shit. You get what I'm saying? You know how many times in my life I've seen this, folks. I done seen motherfuckers. A motherfucker would talk you into like one of they That's why it's just careful. It's just good to watch yourself, bro. You gotta have enough common sense to realize when somebody's stuck in their yesteryear, bro. When somebody trying to talk something they wish they would have done into you. I done seen it before, bro. I done seen motherfuckers with their own knowledge, bro. Because remember, when I was going to school, bro, they used to have trades and shit, bro. They used to have auto shop, and them niggas would teach you a trade near electrician and welding and all that shit when I was going to school, bro. They had hobby shop and shit. And they'd teach you how to do that shit. So to keep it real, if you was really serious about that shit, bro, you can learn that shit and start your own thing, bro. You get what I'm saying? And you know I'm from Oakland, so you'll just know somebody know how to do that shit. That nigga ain't got no license the first, but he good with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just like my Uncle Squeaky. Y'all know they used to come grab my uncle to paint all that shit under the freeway and Golden Touch, EG Touch, man. Mr. D's. Y'all didn't know that was squeak work. You know what I'm talking about? All that artistry shit through the town. If you knew my uncle, you was coming to grab Squeaky. You know what I'm talking about? He probably one of the best drawers that came up out of that motherfucker right there when you talking about that art. Nigga draw, man, I'm telling you. And I remember that nigga used to laugh at me. I'll never forget playing Mario Kart. That's crazy, man. My uncle just came. He just come through and check on me. You know what I'm talking about? My uncle and my comrade. You know what I'm talking about? He'd just come through there when I was having my daughter. Like a lot of my family, that was crazy because I was selling dope in motel rooms and shit. But when they found out bro was having a daughter, like, I don't know. I was still selling dope, but like I wouldn't be outside that much. But that didn't make no sense because we were still outside selling dope. We was just in a motel room. But like I tried to all that hanging in the streets. Even though I was still hanging in the streets, I guess this is just the way I thought. I tried to minimize that shit a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. I used to grind a room, sit up in there and play Nintendo 64 all day. But I remember that nigga was sitting up in there with me. I was playing, cause y'all know when I play Mario Kart, I'm gonna be Donkey Kong, the gorilla. You know what I'm talking about? And I remember my nigga just sitting up there busting out laughing. And he got a funny ass laugh, like he got one of them laughs, man. And Squeaky hella funny, blood. I got Squeaky and Lenny. Them nigga, my whole family, bruh. Hella funny, blood. Hella funny. But nigga, that nigga bust out laughing. You know, I'm just looking at that nigga. I'm thinking nigga just high. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga said, nephew, remember I used to draw shit like that when you was little and they used to say I was crazy? I just bust out laughing, bruh. And he did. That nigga used to just have his mind of his own, bruh. And he'll always get into it. Like, that nigga had a scholarship to go draw, bruh. But he was getting into it with the people because they was trying to put a cap on that nigga artistry. You know what I'm talking about? They'll try to tell you the way they want you to draw it. My nigga didn't work like that. My nigga drew the beautiful picture he seen in his head. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. But yeah, they used to come snatch that nigga, you know what I'm talking about? But that's all subject a little bit. I was just thinking about my Uncle Squeak, man. You know what I'm talking about? R.I.P., man. Funny ass nigga. But just in life, man. So that's what I was talking about. Because niggas had their own skills, bruh. So you could drop out of high school, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Fuck a business license, nigga, just know how you do that shit. Word of mouth. It spreads faster than this internet. You might not think so, but it does. Yeah, that word of mouth. That's that good information too. That word of mouth information. Cause somebody done already seen your good work. See, this internet to be about shit they heard. They don't really know. But see that word of mouth. Yeah, that word of mouth is a bit. Cause somebody done seen that shit personally. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, that nigga just popped them niggas on. You know what I'm talking about? Word of mouth be good to be better than internet word of mouth. Cause that internet word of mouth be speculation. That word of mouth be some shit somebody done seen and ain't a pat. Look out! You know what I'm talking about? Here they coming. I ain't bullshit with you. Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. You say, bro, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they coming. But you don't have to work for nobody and shit, folks. And you know how many motherfuckers I've seen, bro, that knew how to do that shit, like welding or something. They had their own dreams, like nigga, I'm just gonna do this shit, nigga, some good money, woo, and a motherfucker parent, auntie, nigga, grandma, somebody there to, but I really want you to go to college, baby. You'll be the first one in the family. Like, y'all act like that is a big ass feat. I mean, college is cool. I'm not talking against college. But we'll say some shit, like, we'll be proud of some shit that don't even mean nothing, bruh. Been sent them people to college and came home with hella debt and it hella hard to find a job. Ain't nothing the motherfucking certificates and shit you done earned up there doing nothing for no job because you ain't got no experience and all that shit. But you know how many motherfuckers I done seen get talked out of they motherfucking dream to go follow somebody else's, bruh. Reckless Ways Wednesday. And that's why I tell you to go find out yourself, folks. Because a motherfucker, we pass down bad information, been doing it, bruh. That's why we in the state we be in as the people. You know what I'm talking about? Because we ain't did nothing but got passed down bad. We got passed down information on how to struggle, nigga. That's what we did. How to always struggle, nigga, and never had shit. Work for these jobs, go to these schools, and all that shit, bruh. And just repeat the cycle. That's what we've been taught. And if you notice, just like that shit right there, bruh, anytime, because they used to get on me about selling dope. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't never felt bad about selling dope. What I do feel about is fucking my people off. That's the only thing I feel bad about. I ain't never felt bad about selling dope. I ain't. Because I realized I was an entrepreneur. Where everybody was laughing. They talking about go get a job. Nigga, fuck that job, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta wait. And they gonna say it's safe money and slow. Man, fuck all that, bro. You can't live off that. Nigga, back then, nigga, the motherfucking minimum wage was four, wasn't even $5, like $4.50, nigga. $3.75 or some shit. You ain't gonna do nothing but get your check and fuck that motherfucker off at the red fence. Nigga, please. You know what I'm talking about? That shit didn't add up, bro. It just didn't. Not compared to making thousands a day. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? But you just don't let nobody talk you out of your momentum, bro. Don't let nobody talk you out of your dreams and your ideas. Because you got that type of shit right there. Just like that big bitch that was sitting up there trying to tell them people. Basically trying to cry, had to cry for the bitch that she need to get away from him and go find somebody that's serious about her. Now just listen to that, y'all. These people got kids and everything. And these lonely ass bitches' advice to a bitch that's in apparently a happy relationship is because this nigga ain't married you. You need to get away from him, sis, and go find somebody that loves you. I don't get why, and that's why y'all be ran through. I ain't gonna bullshit with you, sis. Cause that's just how you see the world. You know what I'm talking about? You can fuck with somebody 20 years, drop them like that, and just go. You know what I'm talking about? And be in the bed with the next motherfucker. That shows what kind of character and just how you feel about yourself. You don't think much about yourself. You trying to sell yourself to the highest bidder. You trying to sell yourself to the motherfucker who gonna do what you want him to do. That's what you looking for. You looking for a fantasy. It's like they got all you hoes out here looking for a fantasy. But you hoes can find it nowadays because there's so many tricks running around this motherfucker. So y'all could damn near find your fantasy. But reckless ways. And it ain't just about that. Like I said, bro, we got so many of them floating around this motherfucker. Just like last night, Coffee Chronicles. I'm sure y'all probably don't be watching my live like that. But if you was tuned into it, you know what I'm talking about? You'll see motherfuckers I got a good idea who it is. I told you, them trolls, bro. It really don't be that many trolls, bro. That be one person. You know what I'm talking about? That's why if you ever know, when the trolls come into your shit and it look like they talking to each other, that's one person, bro. That's one person, folks. Having hella conversations with themselves. And y'all talking about y'all ain't playing fantasy games. Because you know trolls just come in and troll. I noticed when it be one person that's just with all the trolls, that's when they get to talking to each other. You know what I'm talking about? Because trolls just normally come in and say they different troll shit. But if you ever see trolls come in and they in unison, like they going back and forth with each other, compliment, that's one person, folks. That's one person, folks. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, they came in that motherfucker last night. You know how y'all play now. So they come in, you told on my uncle, you snitched and all that shit. I don't know why y'all like to play with niggas like that. And that's what I'm saying, bro, on this Reckless Ways Wednesday. Like, y'all be trolling, say, y'all don't even be doing shit like in fun. Like, y'all don't even be trolling in fun, bro. Y'all be sitting up there trolling with disrespect. And I don't think y'all get that. I don't get trolling, but like, y'all don't even be trolling in fun. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all don't even be trolling and like we capping and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles are where it's all in fun for real. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be trolling saying the most disrespectful shit, bruh. Y'all be trolling with racism. Y'all be trolling with disrespect, folks. Coffee Chronicles. But all that snitching, all that shit, you know, it was hella funny. I'm telling you, that was the Mac guy. They started up in my thing, then there you go. Man, I don't care if he a snitch. The music's still trash and all that. And in the midst of all that, guess what happened? The penitentiary called my phone. Guess what happened once the penitentiary called my phone? You know what I'm talking about? You didn't see all that shit no more. You know what I'm talking about? You make yourself look stupid, bruh. You can't crack my character. I know that's what y'all be doing on the computer. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all try to start that slander and just let it catch like wildfire, man. Y'all don't mean nothing to me, bro. These people know me for real. I'm untrollable. You'll never be able to crack my character on a goddamn computer, nigga. My character is in the real world, folks. My character left the lasting impression on generations, nigga. God damn, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all hella funny. With Reckless Ways, folks. And I keep telling you, man, that's the shit right there that's gonna get you hurt in real life. Like, niggas don't even play like that, bruh. I don't even know when y'all start playing like that. And that's what I be telling you about these niggas they put in front of your face, always playing like that and shit, bruh. Every time you look around, the same nigga who on paperwork trying to tell you who on paperwork. And once again, if you was just on the outside looking in at us, you'll think everybody over here was cheaters, fucking with kids. Everybody over here just be fucked off, bruh. Like, we don't have nobody over here, nigga, with a solid character. And I don't get that about y'all. Coffee Chronicles. So now the perception of us is we can't even be trusted. We ain't got nothing but a bunch of scumbag over here in our community. That's all we stand for. Cause everybody snitches and shit. Everybody fucking with kids. Just everybody on some Saguni shit is just like we ain't got no good character motherfuckers over here, man. Reckless Ways, folks. And that shit don't even make no sense. It don't. And I've been telling y'all this for ever since I've been up here, man. They don't do nothing but pass down bad game. If you get what I'm saying, bruh. Bad game. You could come up here right now. They gonna say, bruh, that's what you just did. I ain't gonna never watch nobody video and tell somebody what they should have did in their life. If somebody video express the behaviors that we need to change of the day, you know what I'm talking about, it might get an honorable mention. But I don't be talking about people. I don't got no problem with that big bitch. You know what I'm talking about? I don't. It's just the misinformation, bruh. I really don't be having problems with people because I get y'all don't understand, bruh. It's just what everybody doing. And it's hard to see the righteousness and shit sometimes when everybody doing it, bruh. It's hard to see that this ain't it, man, even though everybody doing it. See, it's easier to convince yourself to do some shit when you see everybody else doing it, bruh. You get what I'm saying? That's how a lot of y'all get fired at work. Because went up in there and you've been looking at motherfuckers that been up in there already build a rapport with them people for 10 years and shit. And you see they doing shit and you try to come do that shit. You ain't even made it past your 90 days. Then wonder why them people fired you before your 90 days. You talking about, man, everybody do that shit. You ain't everybody yet. You know what I'm talking about? That's for everybody that done build the bond kissing ass. You ain't kissed enough ass yet, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Or you kiss some ass, you just didn't kiss enough of it yet. You know what I'm talking about? It's gonna take more than 90 days to kiss that much ass, boy. You know what I'm talking about? You tried it though. Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. What'd you say, bro? Old lady. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you folks. And we lightweight fucked up. We is. But I understand as the people, you think you doing the right thing and you not, bruh. But what we end up doing, I've been telling y'all this for 3 years. Just like a dice game. You end up speaking over somebody's money, bruh. You end up talking when you ain't got nothing to do with the game. Everybody done forgot a nigga point. They over there arguing, talking about the nigga point was 6. You talking about, nuh-uh, man, it was 8. And next thing you know, somebody done jumped on you for being in their business. See, shit like that used to happen. You'll get fired on in the dice game if you didn't have nobody faded or bet or something and called out somebody motherfucking point. See, they don't teach y'all shit like that no more. You don't talk over a nigga money. You know what I'm talking about? They don't teach you shit like that no more. They teach you to talk over a nigga money. They teach you when you see a nigga get arrested, they come up here and start the speculation about all the heinous shit he done did out there. Coffee Chronicles. When really, it's way easier just to mind your business. Now just imagine if you mind your business, you didn't say nothing, right? Guess what that would guarantee you? Now imagine if you was out here and you was just talking on shit you didn't know about. And then you got yourself in trouble. Guess what you just guaranteed yourself? And I know y'all think I'm probably one of them niggas smoke too much weed, talk too much, say bitch too much and all this. But I've been telling you something that I'm always going to tell you, bruh. Don't let this go over your head, folks. Don't you ever let no invisible shit cause you a problem for real. Don't, bruh. Because a lot of shit, bruh, we could avoid. We just don't want to avoid it. And now, Wreckless Ways, Wednesday. We have a point of trying to prove some shit to invisible people. Like I said, your neighbor said don't park right there no more. And you ain't parked there since he said it. But it's important to you to come up here and some kind of way uphold your name on the computer where nobody know you for real. Because your neighbor know you for real. And he told your bitch ass you better not park right there no more in front of your house. Because that's where he normally park. And if he catch you parking right there in front of your house again, there's going to be a problem. You way down the street on top of the hill. $5 pop. Yeah, you way up there on the hill, man. People down the street done call the police on you about parking in their driveway. Because they don't understand why you just don't park in front of your house. But that's the type of shit we be on. We be trying to prove invisible points. We be trying to prove to a motherfucker up here we not no coward or no punk or nothing like that, bruh. And you'll never be able to do that. I mean, you might do it in the world of artificial, bruh, but you still gonna be in the real world. You know what I'm talking about? Where your artificial, I don't know, your artificial respect ain't gonna hold no weight in the real world. To keep it real, this shit damn near like back in the 90s when you was a rapper. Cause it seemed like the more famous you get or the more you start doing better, man. Like the motherfuckers start hating you more. So you just get random motherfuckers in public trying to catch you on camera, trying to embarrass you. You know what I'm talking about? You better watch out. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know how people is these days. Reckless ways. They'll start fucking with you as soon as you whip out and get the knocking breath. Somehow you still gonna be the you done took it too far because it was a prank. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. Thought y'all was hitters. Why y'all up here talking to the judge, my nigga? On God, thought y'all was drillers. Why y'all up here talking to the judge, my nigga? Reckless ways, folks. And we had that everywhere, bruh. But it's funny how we could just put you on our green screen in the back. We don't know you from Adam. And then you breaking down our relationship that you not in. You done told us how many kids we got. You done named the dates on when we done had the kids. And then it's like you trying to cry to the bitch talking about you need to leave him, sis, and go find you somebody you could be happy with. Like the bitch called you on the phone and told you she wasn't happy. Coffee Chronicles. We play fantasy games too much, bruh. We do. We play fantasy games way too much, bruh. And I suggest y'all, instead of breaking down other people's life, I suggest you just start living inside yours. See, you don't have to tell nobody else what they about their marriage or their kids. You have the opportunity to go pick you a person to be with, for you to have kids, for you to get married. You don't have to try to narrate or direct or dictate what nobody else should do. You have the opportunity in the days you live to do it yourself. So you can save your advice for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit you trying to tell them to do, you could go accomplish that shit yourself. You should be ahead of the game since you already know what they need to do. You know what I'm talking about? You should be ahead of the game. It should be easy. You know what I'm talking about? For you to go out there and find you some love. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book. But Reckless Ways, folks. Reckless Ways Wednesday. We hella boozy. We is, bruh. We just like, they taught you how to fight with your mouth like a bitch. So now we got 90% of the niggas out here. We got 78% of the haters, 66% of the childish people, and we got 90%. They gonna say, bruh, that don't even add up. It do. Oh yeah, it do. Cause all that 66 and that 78, you know what I'm talking about, fit into that 90. They say, bro, what's wrong with you, man? Why you fuck with it like that? Cause if I done, ain't nobody else is. You know what I'm talking about? Cause if I done, ain't nobody else is, bruh. But yeah, got like 90% of the people out here haters, folks. You get what I'm saying? These motherfuckers always gonna know what you need to do. You know what I'm talking about? And we just sit around and we look at everybody else, bruh, and we have the most excellent explanations what they need to do. We sit out here and go over everybody else's life like a spy. You know what I'm talking about? Like a stalking ass baby mama mad because you done start fucking, you done got somebody else pregnant. You know what I'm talking about? So we on your Facegram, we on your Facebook, we on your Instagram, we on your Twitter. You know what I'm talking about? We just looking, you know what I'm talking about? Download information off everything you done said. Now we feel like, you know what I'm talking about? We know what's going on personally. Y'all something straight out of comic book, bruh. Then you gonna come up here and give some people that's together some advice with your single ass. You up here talking to another bitch talking about go ahead and just leave him, sis, you deserve better. He don't love you if he don't marry. Who told you that, bro? That's the way you feel. Do you know some people who ain't gonna never get married, bro? They don't give a fuck about marriage because that shit don't mean nothing to them. That shit just means something to you. You can't tell somebody that if they not married, it don't mean nothing, bruh. That's your philosophy. But here we go again. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to have a million people because that's what represents love to you. You know what I'm talking about? Then so if marriage was the most perfect thing out here, why is the motherfucking divorce rate higher than the marriage rate? Coffee Chronicles. That shit don't represent nothing, nigga. That's why y'all get so caught up in that shit. You think just being married, yeah? Nah, you still gotta be something. You know what I'm talking about? You get married and then you just married. What you think you like? Nah, you still gotta have some good character, and that's what's wrong with a lot of this world. A lot of y'all don't have no good character. You just looking for them titles. You all that marriage, all that boyfriend, girlfriend, job. You know what I'm talking about? You just trying to have a title. You know what I'm talking about? That's all you trying to do is have a title on some real shit. That's why that shit means so much to you. Because you need that title to go high side on everybody who ain't married. You know what I'm talking about? Because you going to take your marriage and you going to act like that makes you more than the next motherfucker who ain't married. You know what I'm talking about? Like you was worth so much that a motherfucker took you to the altar. You know what I'm talking about? And the motherfucker who ain't married be having a better time with they people than you do. You know what I'm talking about? Because you just running around fronting. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about you married. You really miserable. That's why you spent about 6 months talking about you was married. You know what I'm talking about? Then the next 6 months you was in the middle of your divorce. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. And to the ones who do that, you make yourself look stupid. You make yourself look hella thirsty. That's what you make yourself look like. You make yourself look like you just running around forcing motherfuckers into marriage. You know what I'm talking about? To make you feel validated. That's what you look like. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody else gonna tell you. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? And every time you get a divorce, it's a problem with the nigga. What they wasn't doing. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book. Trying to be something in front of these people. You're going to have to be something to yourself. I keep telling you that. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm finna get up out of here because it sounds like they almost through with Brad's statue. But on some real shit on this Reckless Waves Wednesday, y'all ain't going to cut it out. But our ways just reckless. We always got advice from nowhere. You know what I'm talking about? We single, we could give you advice about your marriage. We always could tell you what you. We just got reckless ways. We pass down bad game at an alarming rate. You know what I'm talking about? If it ain't that, we gonna come up with the disrespect. We don't even know how to treat the people no more. I mean, you know how to treat the people. You just know how to treat them white people. You know how to treat the police and your boss and them. You know what I'm talking about? But when it come to you gon' something straight out of comic book, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Something straight out of comic book. But like I said, you ain't gotta listen to me, bruh, because the way you is, see, I don't have nothing to do with you. You know what I'm talking about? I'm inside my life. I'm the way I am. You know what I'm talking about? But the way you is, that shit is gonna hinder you in your own life, because the motherfuckers you hang around with, you gonna do some of that shit one day, bruh, and you gonna realize that wasn't the shit to do. And you gonna get fucked off in your own life, or you gonna fuck off a real important relationship. You know what I'm talking about? For being the way you is. You know what I'm talking about? And that ain't got nothing to do with me. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always you remember. It won't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.